The studio lights dimmed earlier than usual that morning. Kelly walked onto the set of her show with a softness in her steps that longtime viewers immediately noticed. Her smile, normally bright enough to warm an entire room, felt gentler, quieter. Mark sat beside her, his hand wrapped securely around hers, as if grounding her so she wouldn't drift into the storm swirling inside her heart. The audience sensed something was different. The laughter, the inside jokes, the charming banter, all of it seemed to float beneath the surface, unable to rise. Kelly inhaled deeply. "We wanted to share something important with you," she began, her voice steady but fragile. Mark squeezed her hand, silently offering support. She continued. "Life has a way of surprising us, even when we least expect it." The room stilled. For years, Kelly and Mark had been symbols of energy, resilience, and joy, a couple whose love story had unfolded publicly, but always with grace. They faced challenges like anyone else, yet they carried themselves with unwavering optimism. But the news they were now preparing to share felt heavier than anything they had ever addressed together. Mark leaned in, his voice gentle. "We recently went through a series of medical tests, and we received some results that have changed our perspective on everything." Kelly blinked back the tears threatening to rise. Not tears of fear, but of gratitude and vulnerability. "We both received diagnoses that require treatment. It's early, and thankfully, we have an incredible medical team. But we wanted to be honest with ourselves, with each other, and with all of you." The audience remained silent, many holding their breath, others clutching tissues, overwhelmed by the couple's brave transparency. But what struck everyone most wasn't the diagnosis itself. It was how Kelly and Mark faced it, not as individuals, but as a united front. Their bond, already strong, seemed to shine even brighter in the face of uncertainty. Away from the cameras, their home became a place of reflection. Nights were spent wrapped in blankets, sipping tea, talking about memories they cherished and dreams still waiting to be lived. Mark would sometimes strum his guitar, filling the room with soft melodies that calmed Kelly's spirit. She, in turn, would write in her journal, scribbling thoughts, fears, and hopes like scattered pieces of her heart searching for order. "Do you ever feel overwhelmed?" Kelly whispered one evening, staring at the glow of a candle on their coffee table. "All the time," admitted Mark with a half-smile. "But then I look at you, and I remember we're stronger than anything life puts in front of us." Their journey wasn't without challenges. There were days when fatigue settled into their bones, difficult phone calls from doctors, and moments when emotions spilled over unexpectedly. Yet every step forward was taken hand in hand, anchored by love, humor, and resilience. Fans around the world flooded their social media pages with messages of encouragement, artwork, letters, prayers, videos, an outpouring of kindness that reminded them how deeply they were cherished. And in the midst of it all, Kelly made a promise. "We will keep showing up, maybe slower some days, maybe softer, but we'll be here." Mark nodded, because life isn't just about the easy chapters, it's about the ones we fight through together. Their story, raw, emotional, and profoundly human, became a reminder to millions that even when life delivers unexpected storms, love can be the shelter that keeps the spirit alive. And as they moved forward, facing treatments with courage, one truth echoed louder than any diagnosis.